What's going on, everybody? I am the Bad Tech, and you are the internet. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're talking about the men's division. Last time, we talked about the women's division and ranking them. Today, we're talking about the men's division, and there's a little bit more to talk about, so we're going to go a little bit faster than before, talking about each and every one of the current main roster men and ranking them from my favorites to they don't really do it for me. So, starting off, the list is Angelo Dawkins, part of the Street Profits, the one part of the Street Profits. You know what? I like him. I like him a lot. I think he's developed a lot over last year. I think he's done great. And I can't wait to see more of him, especially with this thing they're doing with Bobby Lashley. It's interesting to see what's going on with him. AJ Styles, I know a lot of people love him. And you know what? I can see why. I really do. But overall, I think Bro is just kind of there. They haven't really done much with him. I'm really hoping he gets Roman Reigns feud, though, because I think that'd be a really good match. I think his matches are always really good, so but overall, like, his character work, I don't think it's the greatest, but you know, definitely can use some work. But he's gonna in the neutral category right now. Akira Tozawa doesn't do it for me. He's a jobber basically at this point, just with a name, and yeah, he's just there. Bobby Lashley, like I said, doing stuff with the Street Profits right now, and it was a ton of fun to watch at the end of the year to kind of cap off Raw in 2022. Just interesting storyline there. I just don't know if he's been used, you know. He's being used sparsely. He definitely showed a WrestleMania match, but you know what? We're here now. He's doing great things with the Street Profits. I'm gonna put him in the like category. I definitely can move him down to neutral. I just don't. He hasn't done. He's been around enough where I'm not like, well, whatever. He's around. Braun Strowman, I know, was like really popular in 2019. If I wasn't watching wrestling then, but he's not with injury right now. And overall, I understand his thing is like, I'm a big guy, I'm gonna throw you out, like I have the more strength than you type thing, but like, I don't really like Goliaths in the WWE. I like my Davids, you know? I like my Davids rather than my Goliaths, and he just doesn't do it for me, if that makes sense. You know what, I'm gonna put in the neutral category. I like him enough. I think he's fun. Like I said, I don't like my Goliaths, and that's what Bronson Reed is. He doesn't do it for me. Yeah, as simple as that. Butch or Pete Dunne, where they're doing that. They said they're doing a switch to Pete, back to Pete Dunne, or whatever his first name was. I don't even think it's Pete. I can't remember what it is. He's been the kind of the sidekick to Sheamus, and he just doesn't do it for me. He has that thing with like grappling, but like with joints and stuff like that. And I saw that in Money in the Bank, and wasn't really entertained by it. Whatever. Cameron Grimes, I don't think has been really around. I know his name just because of WWE 2K23. I can't remember these guys' names. I know I've seen them before. I just don't remember them very well. I know I've seen them before. Chad Gable is an interesting one because I didn't like him for a while. I didn't like Alpha Academy for a while. And like Damage Control, I didn't like Chad Gable. Like Bailey, I really didn't like Chad Gable that much. But I've come around on him. He is a very entertaining wrestler and has a ton of fun while doing it. And his character has just evolved in this perfect mesh of like all-star plus coach to Maxine Dupree. His friendship with Otis is just amazing. And overall, I really like Chad Gable. Definitely could hit the favorites category very soon. I do like him that much. The man, the myth, the legend, Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, is next. And you know what? Cody is a top talent in the WWE. There's no way I can not say that, because he is. He most definitely is. My issue is I don't know. My issue with Cody Rhodes is that I don't even know what my issue with Cody Rhodes is. That's the issue. And I don't hate him. But I don't love him either. I'm gonna put him in the neutral category for now. He could move up. I don't know what I need for him to move up, but like, he's in the neutral category right now. I know a lot of people love, you know what, we'll go above Braun Strowman, just because I like him more than Braun Strowman. I don't know what I need from him, but I definitely could move him up. Damian Priest, part of the Judgment Day. My favorite faction right now is the Judgment Day with Mommy, Damian Priest, Dom, and Finn Balor. And man, does Damian Priest look good with that purple briefcase and those tag champions. You know what? This is gonna sound stupid, but all of Judgment Day is my favorite. You know, except for Finn Balor. Finn Balor's good. I'm just in the Judgment Day right now, so I don't have to gloat about him every time. Finn Balor is gonna go in the like them category. I like Finn Balor. Not in love with him. definitely the most replaceable member of the Judgment Day for me. That might mess with some people, but whatever. Damian Priest, amazing. It has come a long way from. It's just come a long way. I loved his Bad Bunny match. He's made a name for himself in the last year, and I can't be more proud of him. Dom favorites. One of him, if not my favorite male heel, is Dominic Mysterio. The way, the fucking audacity of this man, and it's all gold. He is a heat machine. He could heat your whole fucking house for a year with how much heat he gets from the crowd, and I fucking love it. You know what? And it's not even like the bad heat like you get from like Austin Theory, where people don't want to watch him. But he does it so amazing. I love Dominic Mysterio. I think he's amazing. Dexter Lumis. It's kind of been off TV for a little bit. The whole DIY thing has been kind of weird, kind of shuffle of like, are we gonna do it? Are we not gonna do it? It's been an odd situation, to say the least. I really would love to see him with Indy because they got married on NXT, and I think that'd be more fun to show. They just need to show it. But Dexter was a lot of fun in the end of last year. But man has vanished off the fucking face of the planet. He's in the neutral category just because he has not been around. Moving on to Drew McIntyre, the Scottish Warrior. That's not right. I'm gonna really piss myself if I fuck that up. But Drew McIntyre is going to the favorites category. This man can do no wrong. He is, like, when there was rumors that he may go to AEW after like his contract was not being signed for a while, and then he returned to Money in the Bank after that. I was going to watch AEW if he went to AEW. That's how much I love Drew McIntyre. I have an autograph from him. Like, it's a ton of fun. His character work is amazing. I don't like that he's teamed up with Riddle right now. Look into Riddle in a little bit. But, like, man's amazing at his job. Moving on to Edge, who maybe is retired, maybe going to AEW. There's a lot of rumors going on with Edge right now, and it's kind of upsetting to think that he might go to AEW after all his time with WWE. I really hope he just retires if he's thinking about going anywhere else. Because I think he's just a WWE person. He's like John Cena. He's like Randy Orton. Like, he's just WWE through and through. I don't really like Edge. I used to have him in the favorites category. Again, he's been off TV for a while. Again, not his fault, but I like it. He's gonna go there. I would love him if I would probably be in the favorites if I actually grew up with him, but I didn't. It's a very young child, and I really liked Triple H, and that was about it. I believe this is Eric, because the other one's Ivar, and this is kind of in alphabetical order. I'm just with the whole tag team. In where the fuck is the other one? There the other one is. They just don't do it for me. I don't get the Vikings. They had this cool gimmick, and they just fuck it up. They don't know how to do it, and it's bad. Giovanni Ricci. Oh my god, it's not Giovanni. Giovanni Ricci is a fullback / tight end in the NFL. Is that his actual name? Giovanni Vici. I fucking don't know how to say it. I'm not a big fan of either of like the Luther thing. I definitely the Goons don't do it for me. Like, but again, and Giovanni, they don't do it for me. I really don't like them a lot. And like, I skip their matches typically just because how boring they are. But yeah. Gunther on the other hand is going to go in the neutral category. I like Gunther enough not to be like he doesn't do it for me because of his matches are immediately fantastic. But I don't like his character. I don't like this whole like I'm holier than you and I'm the greatest of all time. And it's boring. And no. Grayson Waller has been carving it up lately. His promos have been amazing. I think he's currently still injured with his knee. I think he basically blew out his knee in his last match on NXT. So, but he's been doing really good in the promo category. He's gonna go in the neutral category as well, just because I haven't really seen him wrestle. But his promo ability is amazing. Okay, I just want to put this out. Most of LWO is in the don't know enough category, not on their own like accord. It's just because I haven't seen them. I don't even know most of them by name, just because they don't do anything besides Santos Escobar. So, yeah. Jimmy Donna can. I'm gonna make a new category. Add row below. We're gonna add the fuck off category. Just because I don't really like hate JD, He's just messing with my favorite fucking faction, and it's really pissing me off. So he's in the fuck up category. You know what? And Riddle is also going in the fuck up category. Not for the same reasons. They're completely different reasons. I don't like Riddle. I think he's just, like, bad. And I'm very uncomfortable every time I watch Riddle. There's a difference between... Okay. So, when you're watching wrestling, these are men who are shirtless and in underwear or just in pants. Or the women are in these, like, bikini type things. And it's a very vulnerable position to be in. Like, with these wrestlers, I know that Riddle has a foot thing, like his feet are uncomfortable in shoes and stuff like that, but put some pants on, because you can't have no shoes on and have the fucking tighty-whitey underwear, what do we call them, jockstrap type things, and have everyone be comfortable in the fucking building. It's super uncomfortable to watch him, because he feels naked. I know he's not, but he feels naked the whole time. It's very, very uncomfortable. I don't like watching him for that reason. And also, he has some off TV character issues from what I read. I'm not gonna like say anything per se, and that's my. I'm not gonna be like he's a piece of shit because I don't know exactly. I haven't really read in depth, but there's some off like TV issues that were exposed mostly due to Seth Rollins, but it's more of the I'm very uncomfortable watching you type thing, and you get involved with the stuff you're not supposed to be involved with, like KO and saying everything. Stop going into fucking triple threats with them. It's fucking annoying. Jimmy's in the neutral category. We've seen him wrestle. But he's not the main Uso. I know they're trying to make him the main Uso, and it's perfectly fine. I think that he can definitely carry that. But the other Uso, Jey Uso, is in the like him category. I like him enough. I think he's fine. Well, overall, I think he's fine. I like him enough to be put in the like category rather than the neutral category. Yeah. He's in Raw now, so I have a little bit of bias there. I believe this is Jinder Mahal. I don't know enough about him. Johnny Gargano is going to go in the neutral category, much like his wife, and his best friend. I don't know what the relationship is. Neutral. It's been off TV for a while. I know he's a really great worker. He was great in the Elimination Chamber, but overall, man has not been on TV. I used to be like, yeah, I like him enough, but now he's in the neutral category. I haven't seen him. This is very much a recency bias type thing. You ask me that like this in next year, I can do one next year about it. But yeah, the OC that's not part of AJ Styles is gonna go in the doesn't do it for me category. Same reason for Imperium. They just don't do it for me. They just kind of feel like lackeys in the end. Karrion Kross. You know, I would put Karrion Kross in the don't know enough about category, but I can't because I've seen him wrestle enough. And I've seen him do things. He just doesn't do anything. And I'm gonna put him in the neutral category because I do think that if they do the writing properly, they can get him places. They can figure out what to do with him because he loses almost every match. But like the thing that's been going on with his feuds is that when they're all over the last year, they fall apart in some type of way. There's a falling out. There's something that happens that, like, you can definitely backtrack to the Karrion Kross. I think it'd be an excellent idea. I know that a lot of people have been talking about that, but I think it'd be a great idea. Kevin Owens is going in the favorites category. Man's character is just I watch wrestling and I fucking love it. And sadly, he had to lose his belt to Damian Priest and Finn Balor. But you know what? I'm happy that it was those two that had to take it from them, because if it was anyone else, I think I'd be really pissed off. Not because they were good champions. They were not good champions. They did not interact with the division at all. They really didn't do anything with the belts. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn have this amazing dynamic. They're best friends are in life. It makes sense. And I think that Kevin Owens is my favorite out of the two. Just because he's got an explosive personality. He's a lot of fun to watch. And overall, he's a great wrestler. Kofi Kingston also has not been on TV just because the New Day really hasn't been on TV, sadly. I'm gonna put in the neutral category. I wasn't around with Kofi Mania. I know a lot of people love him. Just wasn't around. But the movement I have been around is the Yeah movement. Yeah! With LA Knight. And I love LA Knight. He's one of my favorites around. I think he's great. I know he's just basically Attitude Era cosplay. And I think a lot of people enjoy that. And I personally enjoy that. So he's going right there. Madcap Moss. I know his name. Don't know enough about him. Same with Mansoor and Mace, I want to say. These guys have not been on TV for a while. And I gotta remember, I just got back into WWE around a year and a half ago, and these guys really haven't been around for that year and a half, or they really haven't been prominent in a year and a half. But all these guys have. They've done something. Montez Ford is going into this. I would say the favorites category. I really would want to. Elimination Chamber match was amazing. He was the star of it. I don't watch SmackDown that much. I haven't really seen him. So he's going down to Lightning category. He's going there. Otis going to the Lightning category. I just love Otis. How can you not like Otis? That's my question. Even when I didn't like Chad Gable, I liked Otis. Pat McAfee. Technically not a wrestler, technically an announcer, technically an all-around ESPN. I don't know what he's doing anymore. It's weird. I'm gonna go put him in the neutral category as a wrestler. I love football. I'm watching my jersey right now. He's good in WWE. He was fun in the Royal Rumble announcing. I've seen him wrestle at WrestleMania. It was a ton of fun. Just bro is not around enough. Pretty Deadly. They didn't really do it for me. Don't know what's about them, but they just don't do it for me. They're also one of them's injured, so you know, it makes sense. Rey Mysterio, the deadbeat, is going to let them carry. I like him enough. I have a lot of nostalgia around him as much as everyone else does. I just don't think his current reign is the greatest thing for him or his character or really anyone else in the roster. But yeah, I like him enough. There's not really much to say about Rey Mysterio that hasn't already been said. Rick Boogs. Rick Boogs has not been around as well, so he's also a free agent, I believe. Same with Elias. He just doesn't do it for me. It's just that simple. Ricochet does not do it for me. I've said this plenty. Man cannot cut a promo for his life if his life depended upon it. It's bad how bad he is at promos. It's not good at all. Bro got eaten up by Logan Paul of all people, and we'll get into Logan Paul in a little bit, but like, come on. Last part of the Brawling Brutes doesn't do it for me category. Again, lackeys. I don't like lackeys. I think that's the thing here. Lackeys do not do it for me. Now the man, the myth, the legend, probably one of the GOATs of all time at this point is Roman Reigns, and is an incredible long ass run as champion. It's very close to like them category, but I'm putting him in the favorites. I love to hate this man. I love to love him. I hate him. That's how he's a great heel. I honestly think Dominic Mysterio is the best heel in the company, though. I'm just saying. But man, bro's great. His matches, alright, but like overall, bro is just great. Sami Zayn's good in the Lightning category. Kind of fell off at Elimination Chamber, for me in general, but overall, I really do like him. I think he's a ton of fun with Kevin Owens. I think they kind of just spent up all their time with the Bloodline and didn't really go anywhere else with it. And I think that's an issue that's really like hindered Sami Zayn so far. If he was somehow still intertwined with the Bloodline storyline, sure. That's what they're moving on with the belt, is Sami talking to Jay, getting Jay together before the Survivor Series match or whatever. Sure, but right now Sami Zayn, I like him, just non-favorites category. Santos Escobar is the neutral category because don't really know much about bro, but I've seen bro wrestle, and I've seen bro go through your championship, and he's alright. Seth freaking Rollins is my favorite male wrestler currently in the WWE, and for good reason. Bro can cut a promo, he can wrestle out of his fucking mind. Bro is, you know, it's hard to say, I'm just saying, one of the GOATs of all time, heist of the century, you know, all that jazz. We all know who Seth freaking Rollins is, so did I say fucking? I'd probably say fucking. This is why we need like a rated R, like last hour, so you can see Seth fucking Rollins. Or Shinsuke Nakamura, great heel right now, had a great match against Seth Rollins. His heel has helped him. He doesn't do it for me category. No, it's in the neutral category. It's improvement. He's improving. Solo Sikoa, I'm gonna put in the neutral category as well. I like the idea of him. I just don't know the execution very well. I need to see him do more than be Roman's lackey. And like I said, I don't really like lackeys. And right now he's Roman's lackey. I think that we just need a little bit more development from him. The Miz is still a great heel. He's been losing left and right, but bro is still a great heel. And I love a great heel. But overall, I'm not the biggest fan of him, but like I like him enough. If you watch any of my shorts or any of my TikToks, you know I hate Austin Theory. He's not just don't do it for me, he's just fuck off. And like I said, with Dominic Mysterio gets the best type of heat. He gets actual heat from people. He is a great heat magnet. Austin Theory is a different type of heat magnet where everyone wants him out of the building. Because they don't like how he wrestles, they don't like his promos, they don't like his character, they don't like anything about him. And this isn't a, yeah, he's a great heel. It's like, no, he's a bad heel. Because he doesn't do shit. His US Championship reign was way too long. Terrible. He's just bad. Tommaso Ciampa, I don't know enough about. He was injured for the longest time, and now he's come back, and really hasn't been around. He had one match so far. Top Dallas going into neutral. I don't hate him as much as other people. I think he's fine, and I don't exactly dislike him or anything like that. Xavier Woods. Her New Day, like I said, with New Day, they haven't really been on TV. They came back recently. Exciting to see them. Really excited to see what they do with them, and hopefully it's great. Omos. Am I on Homo sapien? That's the question I think everyone's been asking this whole video. Am I an Homo sapien? And I have to admit that I am not an Homo sapien. Like I said with earlier, I don't like Goliaths. I think Goliaths are boring. They're just not fun. I'm putting the neutral category though, even though I said that, just because he hasn't done anything where I dislike him. It's just more of like he's just like Goliath. Brock Lesnar. I don't hate Brock Lesnar anymore. I used to hate him because he just did like 5 moves and everything like that. But I think honestly, I think the Cody he did a lot for him. I'm gonna put him in the light them category. Yeah, he improved a lot from that Cody thing, and I think it's just a lot of fun at this point. Cedric Alexander, he's going in the neutral category as well. Bro is a tag team with Shelton Benjamin, but they're rarely used. I think they're free agents at this point. The same with Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin's been around for so long. I remember him from when I originally was in wrestling, like when I was like 5. They just haven't done much. Dolph Ziggler. It's gonna piss off a lot of people. He doesn't do it for me. He just simply doesn't do it for me. I don't know what's about him. It's something. I think it's a lot of people saying like he could be a world champion when he obviously cannot do it right now. There's no room for him right now for the world champion. The people I can think that be world champion right now at this very second, if you gave them the chance to take Seth's belt or take Roman's belt, well, maybe not Roman, is you got all the Judgment Day can definitely be a massive champion. You can have Drew, Kevin, LA Knight, Chad Gable, Edge, Finn Balor. I just said all Judgment Day. The Usos, both of them could probably do it. Fucking Brock Lesnar, The Miz, even Cody Rhodes. I can list off a ton of people. Dolph Ziggler does not fit into the puzzle of WWE. Sad as that might be, he does not fit in the current puzzle of WWE, and frankly, I don't really care if he is or not. He just doesn't do it for me. I could see him go to like AEW or Impact and, be okay with it. So, yeah. Elias, my girlfriend's gonna be really mad at me when I say he doesn't do it for me. She loves Elias, and yeah, it's fine. Whatever, cool, awesome. I need to see a man win the match at least once. And the walk with me thing is like cool, whatever. I don't really shit. Sheamus, neutral category. Oh, that's not the neutral category. Going in the neutral category, I think he's fine, more or less. I don't really overly love him like Drew McIntyre. I think he's fine. The Celtic Warrior stuff on TikTok and like online is a ton of fun, but not enough for me to like push him to like. And Logan Paul, I like the man. I have to say he's an amazing in-ring performer. On the mic, he's a lot better than Ricochet. I can tell you that right now. And overall, bro is just like, bro was made to be a heel, especially after all of the shit he did on YouTube. And he might not still be the greatest person in the world, but as a wrestler, bro can fucking wrestle. He made that Roman match everything he needed to be. made the Ricochet match entertaining, which would never be entertaining if it was anyone else, because Ricochet, I fucking hate Ricochet. Bro went against Roman Reigns and made it believable that he could possibly win. I was rooting for him in that match. Do you know how crazy that is? Yeah. But let me know what you guys think about my list and who are your favorite male wrestlers are in the WWE. Remember to subscribe, it's always free. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.